Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tech Show by Quadrant Knowledge Solutions. Today I have with me Piyush and Amandeep. So, let's begin. So, the topic that we are going to discuss today is dive into the future with AI. My first question would be there has been this recent hype surrounding AI and the different technological advancements. So, how has this impacted the emergence of socio-technical society?
First of all, let me take it. First of all, thank you so much, Amandeep and Sharanya, for pulling me in into this video. Now, talking about socio-technical, right? I don't think this is a new word. This word is there. I keep listening to this for more than a decade now, and this is a multiple decade old word use, right? The meaning of socio-technical is the use of technologies or leveraging technologies by a society, right, for their advancements, for their assistance. So this doesn't mean IT technology, right? Any kind of technology, if society is using for their own advancement, the society is becoming, or we are calling them socio-technical, right? If you just understand the example of how society has evolved by using cell phone as a technology, right? Some 20 years back, there was no cell phone, just a landline. Now, cell phone is not just a technology; it's a part of lifestyle. Each and every human being are utilizing or leveraging cell phone for multiple level of advancements, right? Now communication has become smoother, so many things, even the shoots what we are going to have right now having, we are using a lot of technology, right? The penetration of cell phone has gone very inside across the countries, across the geographies, right? Now coming back to AI, the AI hype is now, I think, in the optimum level hype is happening. A lot of evolution is happening, a lot of advancements are happening. All the companies are developing their own version of AI. My point is, AI is going to stay here for decades, I think for life. Now there are two types of discussions, right? Whether AI should be there, AI should not be there, how much advancement should be there, how where to prevent it, AI, right? My point is, you should not be afraid of AI. You should be afraid if you're not able to utilize AI for your benefits. Right. It's not a debate what should I utilize AI for my business, for my company, for my or not. You should be afraid of what if you miss the bus and your competitor are utilizing AI in a much better way than what you are doing it. So it's not about the debates around whether AI is becoming advancements are happening or not, whether we should utilize or not. The debate should be how can we optimize the use of AI or leverage the AI for our own benefit, right? So this is what I would like to throw a point, right? So socio-technical is something, once the businesses start utilizing all the AIs for their benefit, it is definitely going to pass on to human being. From B2B, it will become B2C. And now from there on, the penetration will start across the countries, across the various places within the countries. The way cell phone penetration has evolved over a time. Yes, Amandeep.
Piyush, I completely agree with your point. As you just mentioned, it's quite some time now. We are actually into a social technology society from a very long time. If you see from a historical perspective, right from the inventions of wheel to the age of computers, every progress is that is happening with the technology is directly proportional to the societal progress as well, right? So for me, if you ask this, the hype around AI is just a new ongoing chapter which is added. Which is added to the new systems right now. But rather than when we talk about the recent hype around AI, that is because of more tighten and smooth integration between humans and machines have been evolved, which also leads to a question that will AI replace human intelligence? That's the major question which is creating the hype actually. So to give a argument around that, we must understand that rather than replacing human intelligence, recent development of AI are coming up to complement human capabilities, right? For instance, the ability of AI to ingest a large amount of data, extracting various patterns have led towards a large amount of easing the tedious work that is being done. So humans are trying now right now they're trying to offload those tedious works and are focusing on more complex works which requires more of their cognitive abilities, right? So that's the help that is AI is providing. Also, if you go one step forward, when we talk about augmented intelligence, it's all about how complementing with the AI technology and human intelligence is now leading towards a very data driven informed decisions. Earlier we used to take a lot of decisions on the data that is visible to us, but the cognitive abilities which is creating AI has given the humans the power to make more detailed decisions based on detailed insights that AI can help in do. It can identify a lot of various patterns of data that is leading to making more informed decisions. So that's the thing. It's there, as Piyush rightly mentioned, it's there. You have to be focused on how to make the best use of AI right now in this right moment. So everyone knows that everyone is trying to develop their own AI. Instead of there's a famous quote, when there is a gold rush, you should go for shovels instead of doing the gold rush. So that's why this is the AI rush, and people should go and find out that how they can make the optimum use of such technologies and get a competitive edge. So yeah, that's the point.
See, I would like to add a point here. He made a statement that will AI or artificial intelligence is going to replace the human intelligence. My point is, I think AI is going to ensure the basic foundation level of intelligence is there across human beings,
Right.
which is big time missing, right? So what it means, we are going to make the next level of transformation on the capability of what human can do. So we are talking about the transformation of a human, and we are using or leveraging AI for that. So AI is a leverage where we are going to augment the intelligence of a human, right? Once AI advancement will happen, automatically human advancement will happen. I see it this way. Now the other perspective of looking at this is, if you look at the automotive, right, like car, speed of a car. What defines the speed of a car? Is not the size of the engine, but it's the capability of a brake.
Right.
Similarly, AI evolution will happen. The extent of evolution will be dependent on how AI is governed, how AI is going to be controlled. If you have a confidence on the brake, then you can keep on increasing the size of an engine. Similarly, if your AI governance model is there in place, you can now evolution can happen here and there, horizontally, vertically, and everywhere across the industries, across the businesses in place. So that's how I look at the advancement of AI and how AI governance is going to be the next big thing in the coming years and decades to come.
Right.
I mean, great answers, both of you. So, since we are discussing AI rush and AI evolution, so can you throw some light on the implications of that? Like, how will it help AI evolution?
How it will help AI evolution, right? So as I answered, right, it's not just about the AI evolution, it's more of a AI governance.
Right.
If you go a little bit deeper on AI governance, I would talk about from a perspective of, let's say, ethical AI or responsible AI. I think this is one of the biggest popular subject around this, right? What do we mean by ethical AI? So now the way we have human has ethics, we expect the AI model, AI algorithm should have ethics in place. It should be ensuring ethics by design. What do I mean by ethics? For example, as a human, we would like to have a common ground, right? We don't want to be having any biases around the culture, around the gender, color, race, religion, geography, or anything. So similarly, when AI is used for making any decisions, the decisions is going to be dependent on what kind of data is fed. If you have a biasness on the kind of data you're analyzing, the result or the decisions is going to be biased. You have to make sure that we are taking care of basic human rights, basic law enforcement in place, all the privacy issues we are addressing, and all this we are addressing by design while building the AI model, AI algorithm. So this I refer to as the ethical AI. Now there's another dimension which is very much related to ethics is responsible AI. The meaning of responsible AI is AI is designed by human. So the way we have accountability, we should have accountability by human or group of people who is building the AI. So this is what is the meaning of accountability, right? Now similarly, there's another concept called transparency, or probably you can call it explainability, right? So AI decisions can be questioned. You may or may not be agreeing to AI decisions. For example, let's say if you happen to use the AI for making any decisions for deciding whether somebody is criminal or not, that decision is going to have a lot of impact on the person's life. So you should be able to understand on what basis these decisions AI is recommending. The AI should not be seen as a black box element where we don't know how the decision is being made. It should be able to explain the logics, the reasoning, the data, the algorithm, what it went before deciding something. Right? So this is how I see the evolution of AI from a governance perspective. Now, if you look at the future of AI, I'm not going deep on the how technology advancement is going to have. If you see from impact of AI, the impact of AI, we are soon going to talk about AI economy. The meaning of AI economy is it is going to move, is going to mature from use of AI in the companies. Now we will talk about use of AI from industry's point of view, and then use of technology from a government or country's point of view. How each countries are utilizing AI for their own economic benefits. So AI economy is going to be a buzzword. Similarly, we are going to talk about AI governance, the maturity of AI governance in place, and same AI security. All this will become a mainstream, and this will help the basic evolution, or let's say advancements of AI for better economic benefits, social benefit of this world.
Piyush, I completely agree. When you put the point around, if someone is criminal and they really want the implications that what is deciding that, So if you see current hype of the AI, if you see the models like GPT, Bird, and Bard, Bings. So all these AIs it's based upon LLMs, right? Large language models. Now the reality is that when we talk about, if we see from two perspectives, we see from industry perspective, just Piyush mentioned, from industry such as banking, the criminal. When we talk about healthcare. So decision, if there is there is an error of making 0.001% of making errors, then it's of no use, because the implications over there are much worsened, because as Piyush mentioned about, if someone can go to prison, health can affect it. So the implications are too high over here. But similarly, if you come to some other industries where content generation is key thing. So it's very easy for us, if AI is creating hundreds of new templates, to choose one of them. We are at par over there. So it's very important over there to add one more perspective. What can implied to the AI's evolution is, I think one of the things that is fine tuning. Right? If you ask me, fine tuning is a very general concept, to optimize and pre-train AI model for specific use cases. But if you see in AI evolution, it is going to play a very major role, because it is going to come into various stages. Currently, we have LLMs and we are trying to fine tune it for specific use cases. The reason now to fine tune is to reduce the accuracy rate of hallucination. For example, if GPT or some models are having hallucination rates of 30%, we're trying to fine tune our data behind that to reduce and less than 10%, right? But still hallucinations are there. Then after fine tuning that, there will be one more level of fine tuning, which is harmonizing with human preference. That I call it harmonizing as human preference. So in that, the human preference is being taken into consideration as a detailed output that is required, and then the fine tuning is taking place from the human's perspective, what humans require. Now again, I talk a lot about humans, so there will be another stage of fine tuning again. This stage is nothing but a continuous improvement. The reason is because human needs are very dynamic, and human comes with a lot of variance as well. I found from me, there is no variance that can handle human abilities. Yeah. So when we talk about that, so because of human dynamics change a lot, we need to continuous fine tune the model as per what the human wants for that specific moment. That's what is building up into the AI evolution. Further, when we move apart from fine tuning, we see companies, various companies are also working on SLMs, that is small language models. Now, why this? Because now we are seeing models such as generative AI are very widely focused. But to use that generative AI very specifically for our enterprise system, we need very specific roadmap and vision that where we want to use it. So we have seen companies, when I talk to a lot of vendors and end users, their use cases are very specific for chatbots or for very sentimental analysis. At such stage, you are very resource constrained environment, at that place SLMs will play a very important role because they are more efficient, they are cost effective. LLMs require a huge amount of cost to have a foundation model into your own company, a lot of money, a lot of data, various parameters. So the best optimum way that you will see in the coming future, which has already started, we'll see as SLM in enterprise implementation of generative AI. So that would be the next phase that we're going to move on, I think.
See, I would like to add a point here, right? Coming back to adding this detail to how the companies are going to evolve and make use of AI. So, if you go back to decade old, right, when cloud computing was a trend, we used to look at companies from a perspective of traditional companies versus modern companies. Traditional companies were the market leaders of big giant companies, right? Now, because of leveraging cloud computing, so many smaller companies are now called mega companies. These mega companies are defined by how they have leveraged cloud computing. Now, this modern companies who we call today, is once again going to become a traditional companies if they miss out the bus of AI revolution. Now, there is new set of modern companies are going to come in, and we are going to be talking about them in the next 1 decade. That's the beauty of research what we are having right now. I think Saranya and Amandeep, thanks to Amandeep, he is doing a deep research on AI. I think probably you understand the kind of companies what we are tracking and how they are coming up with new models of AI, how they are leveraging AI as part of their technology strategies, as part of their product roadmap, and how they are utilizing them for their competitive market strategies as well.
Yes.
Some of these companies are going to play a major role, and we are going to call them a mega vendors who will be competing neck to neck with mega vendors what we call today.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of how I think I like the way we are doing research and the impact of AI, real world use cases on impact of AI on the evolution of companies leveraging AI. I would like to end my statement with this.
I think this was a very insightful discussion. So thanks for watching our video and stay tuned for more such videos.